I'm gonna go over just quickly a few things. I assume that everyone is going Sabbat hunting, and then I just want to clarify our character. Is everyone okay with or is anyone gonna stop Marie from turning the altar into a circus?
What is that?
It's a way of bringing all the negative and bad things all to this one place, so everyone could be drawn to
It's
it.
No,
This
don't
guy's
do that.
poor shot. I
it's
mean,
gonna,
you know,
it's
like
gonna help out Marie and Oliver with their blood sorcery. That's what it's gonna do.
So
Oh.
basically the thing is that the focus means we are powering up this chained guy, demon, whatever. And the thing that's giving us is that all rituals and I think Oblivion ceremonies, or maybe you have to pick one of the two, I'm not very sure, are empowered and have more dice on the pools, which means that if, for example, a group tries to come in, there is more dice to stop them from doing that. So if an spirit tries to mess with our heaven, they will have more trouble to do it. And if at any time I can do, warding against Kainits, or friendly warlock neighbor tries to get in with the blood circles, maybe he can. Maybe, just maybe. But it is a help in that.
Yeah.
Or if we let the guy go, he can stop them.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Leo still wants to let this guy completely run free.
Yeah, he seems like a good vibe.
We don't have
And you're not much better, Marie, because all you want to do is turn him into a magic battery, okay? So
No.
You're not here, Luke.
Until we can release him. Maybe we can release him in 1 or 2 centuries, but we are planning to.
This is like solar option, like he's your lithium guy, like
Hey,
Does this rip any
Lieutenant Lithium.
enormous fabric of the space-time continuum, or it open a rift to where all the bad things are?
Oh, no. Not usually.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
made
the movie
Evil
a,
Dead.
I made a
Evil
vote
Dead is about to happen.
in the in character chat. People vote if they want to power on the altar or not.
All right.
Is there an other option?
Maybe.
I'll just
Because
say
does it have to be? Does it have to be the altar? Because the Furcus doesn't have to be the altar. It can be anywhere. So I'm 100 out of character. 100% Furcus is totally fine. But I don't know if there's any why it has to be the altar. And also, if we have 10 billion pounds, why are we going to put the altar and the Furcus here if we get another area of this building updated?
I think the focus is the altar. Narratively and mechanically, if we want the focus, we have to interact with the altar. There is no way out from that.
It's basically the well, if you're talking electricity, it's the socket for the ley line.
Can you Furcus the bathtub instead?
What a mood! What a mood! I'll just say this much as far as Oliver is concerned. Whatever the Furcus would be, if he survives long enough to get his forge, and if that's with Mithras, or if he makes it on his own, whatever happens, it'd be one of those things where he'd want the Furcus near the forge so he could use it. Otherwise, he would have no use for it. Does that make any sense? So, I'm basically saying that we should do it next to the forge. I'm just saying that he'll probably be opt out of it. Because he's it will be no use for me. But as a player, though, I did vote yes, so I kind of want to see what happens.
I will build you a room just for the fort, really big, spacey, really warm. Right?
I hear you, Oliver. You just want to take the big old cord from the altar and plug it directly into the forge.
Is there an extension cord that maybe I can attach it to from this place to maybe either with Mithras or whichever sect I end up
plug
with?
it all in.
If you make him the Furcus, though, is that going to be putting a toaster in the bathtub? It's a lot of electricity, but it's not the kind of bath bomb you want,
I'm just saying that with Oliver, he's very pragmatic, and it's gonna be like, well, there's no forge here, and then we're at the bottom of a store. I can't put a forge here, so it's up to you if you want to turn this into a furcus. I really don't care. It's not going to be of any use to me. So that's basically what Oliver. I mentioned, like, if in small talk we're talking about it, like that would be something he would communicate to you guys.
So our chronicle tenets are don't harm innocents and don't torture. Is torturing him by making him the source of power.
Technically, is that?
That only
Is he innocent,
that
though?
only counts
Yeah.
if the let's call it a victim is mortal.
Aw.
Is he an innocent though? He's Banu Hakim. His whole.
On top of that, I mean, we
We don't know if he's innocent or not.
When he spoke to me, he said he was going to betray all of us,
No.
and he could hear all of your thoughts.
The short answer, Emery, is not going to give you a stain.
I love that.
Plus, at the very least, I'm trying to make it kind of not an agreement per se, but we're trying to free you. In the meanwhile, we need this so that they don't kill you.
What are you going to do though if we do free him? So you like tap into him, making your focus for X amount of time.
Here's the thing. I don't think we can. I mean, maybe Maggie is legitimate time, but I'm not really sure we can legitimately, do this safely at all. But
Oliver is a strong guy. He can just.
yeah, thank him, no? Surely that's not going to cause any problems.
He'll be fine. He has that spooky shit going on.
Emery, somehow the sentence removing the chains or attempting to execute it could be fatal, and also this is something that cannot be controlled.
Well, I don't think that it's going to be something that's going to. I mean, I'm very much with the sentiment that was said just a couple of minutes ago. Character me is like a no, player me is like fucking do it. Like,
I want to see what happens, but I know Oliver is gonna be like, well, I don't give a fuck, whatever, do whatever you want.
can we wait? Like, this thing isn't gonna start before. Like, you're not gonna like start like putting your Amazon Prime delivery in for stuff to happen, right? Like, you have to wait. Like you're not just gonna not crock pot method it, where you set it and forget it. It'll be done by the time you get back, or like, I don't understand.
You don't have to do it now. It's just if you want to do it now, it's an opportunity. But you can also wait if you're still feel like you need a little bit more information before you start to tamper with things that might be beyond your control.
Yeah. I think that's where I'm at.
I trust Marie. She's never done anything wrong. She's knowledgeable in all these things, and she's always worked for the good of the coterie, for the pack, for whatever you want to call us. So,
all right, never mind. This is on my side. We are setting this up.
He's like, I'm abandoning him. He's on my side. I don't want any part of this. Don't we need like a license in order to do something like this? If you need a license for everything here.
Yeah, we brought in the mayor.
Talk to local council.
Exactly.
Your conversation is interrupted by, the footsteps of heavy biker boots, carrying something heavy, and Gabriel comes down the stairs, kind of dragging you, Luke, up with him, because you meet him on your way up, I guess, or somewhere outside, unless you're hiding.
Hiding.
You're hiding. Oh, then he's gonna ask where Luke is for sure.
He's somewhere.
Somewhere around.
Yeah.
Puts down a bag with various weaponry and says, "This is for you, and let's meet there in an hour. It's best not to travel together for this. It will draw attention."
I know.
Dave will sidle up to the bag and just see what sort of weaponry he's brought with him.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of thing as like disced eagles, knives, batons, tasers, It's not rocket launchers or like vehicle-mounted guns, but you know, the kind you can get in an alley for a very high price.
Pacers could be fun.
Anything that has sort of pins you can pull and throw?
Are you looking for a crossbow?
Well,
Grenades.
More
I heard
grenades.
grenade.
Oh, no grenade launcher.
No, like
That's so cool.
flashbangs, that sort of thing. Nothing explosive.
There's no luck roll in this game, so I don't know. Roll a d10. See his luck is on your side.
All of us, or just one of us?
Just Dave.
There you go. There's one.
Unfortunately, there's no flashbangs or any other grenades in the back.
Luke makes a mental note. Dave is obsessed with explosives and fire.
I
Hey,
mean,
we'll
Leo
just take
still
a
has his
few-
fire grenade from the bank.
Dave will just take a few tasers.
Just a few.
Same.
1, 2, 3.
Their batteries run out quite quickly.
Oliver will take a big like Rambo knife
Will be
and kind of like look at it.
You can't help but think that your teeth are bigger, but it's fine.
And he
Sick.
kind of like puts it away on his belt.
So once more, storyteller, if you could humor me, what all's in the bag?
Like normal weaponry, guns, that kind of thing. That the biggest thing is probably a Desert Eagle, but like
Okay.
handguns, knives, batons, tasers.
Luke will grab a taser and a handgun for lethal and less lethal situations.
Yeah. Get a little jolt from the taser, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to break.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to leave the taser behind because as soon as he touches it, it's just not gonna work.
Well,
Is there
okay.
an option for any bashing weapon?
Yeah, like a baton. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
the
want
one
to have one of those and one eagle so that I have one non-lethal option for melee problems.
yeah.
In that case. And will it be like a +2 damage bludgeon or
It's the
+1?
+1.
Alright.
And it's of course not lethal to vampires. Well, Gabriel says, I'll meet you there in an hour. He lights a cigarette. You've seen him smoke a few times, but it's not a habit he usually feeds. And well, he suggested that you went there separately, but what is your intention? Do you want to go as a group or meet up there? It also gives you a chance to do something on the way.
Dave would need to do something on the way, so he's more than happy to meet up.
Emery, group or solo?
I'm good at driving, so I can do that, but I'd also be happy to go solo. Actually, let's go solo for reasons.
Luke, prowling through the streets at night?
Yeah. He needs time to process everything he's just seen and heard. Yeah, it's just he's every night for him is something of a new revelation of people he's working with and everything. So yeah, he's gonna take some time for himself. He'll rendezvous with them. Unseen, of course, he'll make his way through the city as he is wont to do.
Yes. Marie, are you cool with traveling alone? Or do you suggest that people should move in a group?
Will move in pairs. Not a group, but not completely alone.
Let's see if anyone's willing to go with you. Leo, do you escort Marie or do you have your own agenda?
Sure, I'll go with Marie, and I'll blush first.
Yep. Oliver, solo mode or are you tagging along with Marie and Leo?
Solo mode.
Yeah.
No, nobody bothers Oliver in the streets. It's just like
First of all, Oliver, you get a page that says 2 hours and an address.
And he kind of looks at it and then he puts it away, starts walking in that direction of the address.
Oh, it says 2 hours and you're supposed to meet in an hour. Just reminding.
Oh, okay. So, with the time thing going on with hunting the Sabbat, I'd be able to fit it in. Would I know that I could do that, or am I gonna have to choose either or? Okay.
Unless you decide to have a combat that lasts an hour, then it's a
Not an
pretty,
issue.
pretty long battle.
Okay.
Leo and Marie, you walk or take a cab or however you prefer to travel. You're not stupid, so you don't take the tube. You meet a guy. You've never seen him before. He is wearing a purple silk shirt, some satin pants, you think, and some very nice leather shoes. He has a little mohawk that goes to his forehead. That's also the same color as the shirt. He's of course wearing a black jacket above because it is winter and cold. And apparently he's kind because he's breathing. Well, he walks towards you guys and smiles like he's known you for years and says, "Oh, Marie and Leo, just the people I was looking for, or at least you, Leo." He pulls an envelope from his inner pocket, hands it to you.
With my heightened senses, can I hear if his heartbeat is like slowed or if it's like nervous? It's like beating faster.
I think a wit's insight with your auspice on top.
I don't know.
Nah, you don't know. Can't really hear its heart. It must be the traffic. And well,
I'll open the envelope.
it's a letter. It's from Regina, inviting you to her Elysium in 2 days.
Ooh.
She says specifically in the letter that she would like to see Leo, and you may bring along anyone you choose to. She trusts your good tastes, I think it says, when picking company. But that's about it. You can smell her perfume on the letter. You've stood within close proximity of her before, and it's the same smell she was wearing last night that's on the paper.
Thank you very much, good sir. Have a good evening. And Leo will drag Marie further.
Lady, gentleman, he walks past you.
Goodbye. Thank you.
We're going to a party in 2 days.
That's a nice change of pace, actually. Oh, but I
Yeah.
don't do this.
It'll be lovely. Just don't tell the others. I want to surprise them.
I'm sure you will look charming. Alright, let's sit here.
Look, you prowl through the streets and kind of in your own world. And Alicia calls, praying to the gods that it works. But
Yeah.
you do have a ringing phone, and there's a bit of static, but you're able to pick up and talk. You hear Alicia going, "Oh my god, this is so annoying. Sir, I have found," and she's trying to speak very clearly because of the lag, "I have found a place that you could have a grand concert for the elite.
Great. Sounds perfect.
You're playing there next Friday. Which
I'll be there.
is... And she means next, that's not in this week, but the week after.
And he comes through broken, but like, yeah, you can get out that, yes, I'll be there. He repeats it until she hears it.
Thank you, sir. I can't wait to see you when you get home again.
Thanks. He puts a brick away.
Emery, you think you're well hit. You don't have to roll for the obfuscation or anything, but at least you're not trying to make yourself visible, I think. I don't know if you're traveling the sewers or not, but you hear a familiar kind of whispering voice from the spy master somewhere in an alley. You kind of feel like the voice is being thrown or boomeranging around, but you get the direction. But it does not seem like any kind on the street is reacting to the sound. But he just calls out to you in his dry tone, Emery.
And she will stop and lean up against the wall. I'm here.
He appears right next to you, of course. A little too close. Apparently no boundaries. Have you thought of our offer to go a bit above your station?
Every minute since I was told or offered it.
To prepare you. We do not take anyone in who's not true believers, and there is a test. We must show how important this is to you. Most of us, especially people your age, have certain people they're fond of, tying them to a certain morality, a morality that would serve you poorly in the cult. We ask a sacrifice, either resulting in death or embrace, but it must be someone you hold very close to your heart. I know the pain of it. We all have gone through it. But believe me when I say it's a necessary sacrifice, because nothing is more important than our dear son and each other. Our bond in the cult is strong, and we're a family, you see. But it's a family you choose. If you want to join, bring this person to us, and either take their life or give them a gift.
Understood.
You are, of course, permitted to make progeny if you choose to. Mithras has ensured this, and you will not be persecuted by the Camarilla for doing so.
Understood. Well, I'm not quite a fan of Christmas, but I do appreciate gifts, and in this situation, I think that the individuals that I hold near and dear to myself will be gifted something, and in return, I will as well, should that fulfill what you've just put forth to me to join. Will there be another test, though?
He kind of laughs, showing his shark teeth and black gums. There's always a test with Harry, but you'll get used to it. It's for the good of everyone. And make sure that we don't have traitors, you see. Traitors are bad. Traitors can disrupt things, like sending Mithras into torpor or things like that, and take control briefly. But these things have happened before, and Harry tries to ensure that it does not happen again. Because we're nothing without our God shining his light on us.
Understood. It's just that I was under the impression that there might be some healing involved should this go through as well. Would that be true?
He points towards your chest, touching the skin with the tip of his nail. Yeah, that little thing. And you feel like he's actually pointing towards something, and you almost feel like something squirm inside you. That will be gone. Don't you worry about it. One way or the other.
Understood. And the beast in our basement, you've seen him and the chains?
Harry spoke of something, but if it's not related to technology and surveillance, I usually do not listen.
Understood. Let's see about asking someone else. Maybe my sire will know.
If you can find them, we will be happy to help you look for them. But unfortunately, Shreknet is down still.
The communication between here and France has been a little bit hit or miss.
Well, you know what you're doing, so I won't stop you in communicating via the net.
Understood.
Take
Well,
as much
thank you.
time as you want. I know what we're asking of you. And if you say no, no harm will come to you or your loved ones or your pack. I promise.
And what about the others in the pack? If I join and no one else does, am I not supposed to tell them? Am I supposed to recruit them? Do they have the same test? Like, do you have pamphlets? Like, what do you believe?
Well, your official rank will be Raven, and the Raven's first and foremost job is, well, information and recruitment. Whatever you decide to do with that is up to you. If you think that someone is worthy to join us and could prove a valuable asset and ally, then extend the invitation. But I believe that they have all been given it.
Understood.
If they
Thank you.
decide to move against you when you're a part of us, they will feel our retribution. And hopefully we'll save you before you go into top. But you'll see. We have a bond, and we keep an eye on each other.
Understood. In circumstances in cities like this, the more help we can have, the better. So I couldn't see another reason why, or another option that would be better.
I hope to see you again, Emery, he says, smiles, and then he vanishes from sight.
She'll just give a smile and then continue walking.
Dave, you're walking along as well. Kind of. Sorry?
No, carry on.
Kind of with no aim. We feel like you're going the right direction. And you turn a corner, and then suddenly you're on the top of a very tall pedestal. You can feel the wind blowing around you, and you can see mountains in the background, and you're kind of on level with them. You're probably about 100 meters in the air right now, you feel? This looks magical from the woods down and everything, the way it's shimmering. But you also see Alistair Crowley, and you know him as the most powerful mage in the universe, so why wouldn't he be able to do something like this?
Of course.
He has his back turned to you and kind of just standing there and looking dreamfully into the distance.
I drop to his knees, of course. Bow his head. Bring out the 3 vials, labelled. Wait for Alistair to turn and catch his attention.
He looks over his shoulder, waves his hand, the vials fly to him on their own. I have more use of you. He sounds defeated when he even has to say it.
Name it, sir.
The Masons. I want to know their connections with your world.
Of course.
And any information you can find on their supposed affiliation with the Children of Cain. Who and where and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And if you do this, you will be allowed to become an acolyte again. If you don't fuck this up.
Any particular Mason? And
Cassandra Belrist.
yes, I know that one. Do I have the usual limits, or can I do a little bit more, sir?
The mortals cannot know.
Of course. But kindred are expendable.
Yeah, I don't care for your kind. I mean,
Of course, sir.
barely tolerate you, so.
As it should be. But no price is too high.
Kind of sighs and says, why do I even do this? And disappears, and you're back in the alley. The wind becomes a little, well, not as strong, and you feel the smells of the city fill your senses again.
Change of plan. Dave walks into the first off license that he can, looks for 3 large bottles of at least 100% proof rum. Some change on the counter, takes them. Then to an alleyway, looking for the back of shops, so packaging, polystyrene that could be broken up to and start filling up the bottles as well, just to soak up, and then head on over to the club.
Well, you all meet there, almost on the hour. You're standing, I think, a few streets away from the club. You can hear music coming from it, even though it's a normal day, normal work day. But yeah, you stood there, and you might want to discuss what's your approach here. You don't know if there's kind inside. You know you're in the right place. And the people who are good with technology can see that all the cameras in the area that Nemesis took care of, they're still fried. They have not been repaired. There's no line outside. But you do see a bouncer.
What sort of time is it?
11, 12, I think.
So what's the plan? How many were there last time? Besides Vladislav.
Like 5 or something?
Can't remember.
You remember 4 waitresses and 2 bodyguard type of looking, yeah. And a lot of kind weren't there the last time. And Luke, you know you have to kind of force yourself in there. Again, unless you're invited.
Would you like me to do that right now? Or wait?
I mean, if your intention is getting into the building, it fits. You can spend a willpower kind of, talking to yourself. Say, I can fucking do this, and motivating yourself to breaking that mental block in your brain.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and spend that willpower then. Is it 1 or 2? I can't remember.
It's just 1.
Okay.
Gabriel looks at everyone. Does anyone want to do this the sneaky way? Or otherwise, I'll just, suggest we kick in the door, shoot the ceiling, wait till they're kind of, clear, and start going to town on people.
I mean, the last time
Luke-
we were here, the Inquisition showed up and tried to kill us.
Did they? Was that here?
Yeah.
But how did they know?
I don't know.
Emery, you still have a feed running from inside the bar because you hacked their
Yeah, I
computer.
Yeah.
See the cameras in there on your tablet or whatever. Well, the 4 waitresses are there, and there are 7 people you haven't seen there before, and of course Yaroslav.
Oh, fantastic. They've grown in numbers.
One of us could go around the back.
If there's
Some people
anything
go in the front.
sneaky that needs to happen, I can do that.
I mean,
I'm
Luke
practically already gone anyway.
he went in through the ceiling last time.
Yeah. So I can be sneaky if we need that approach. I'm all over it.
I can check the surroundings in case there is no surprises again. There are surprises.
In case of surprises.
Yes, I would like basically to investigate the surroundings, making sure there are not camouflage bands or inconspicuous bands hanging around.
So Marie will
Yeah,
be,
just fans hanging out. Like, we're
Marie
just
will
here.
be
Don't
our
mind us.
lookout. Yes. He looks at you, Marie. Do you even fight? I don't want to presume anything.
Who is he asking?
Emery.
You said, do we want to fight?
No, do you even fight? I don't know you're the fighting type of Nos.
Ooh, no. No.
Well, it's always good to have someone yelling things in your ear that you might not be able to see. So if you want to keep a look on that thing and he points to the tablet and, you know, help out Maria with being a lookout, that's fine with me. We don't.
I'm smart, and I feel like with the money that we have, we probably I would use my cut to pay people to fight for me, outsourcing. But I didn't really have a lot of time to kind of plan for that this time. But I can totally be the one to tablet it up, and you know, I do have stamina, so if I need to be with this tablet for a long time, I will.
I mean, I can help you inside. I just wanted to make a quick round before, tagging with you.
I mean, if you guys are, you know, our last resort, that's fine, and kind of keeping a lookout. You can direct us via the cameras. If more people show up, you can tell us. If, you know, kind of help us control the battlefield a little
How
bit.
do we communicate, though? Do we still have the walkie-talkies?
He'll give you earpieces, and I think the only one it's maybe not gonna work for is Luke, but yeah.
Earpieces? What is this technology that lets people talk in your head? Like, what?
I mean,
Don't worry, Luke's got awareness for days. He'll just keep an eye on everything the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. We can yell out, but I guess he kind of slams Oliver on the chest a little bit too hard, but nothing that gives you damage, and says, "We'll go in first."
All right, I'm with you.
And he smiles. This time you can just go nuts. Try not to kill the mortals. So we send in Luke. He does his thing.
Do my thing.
Emery is our eyes. Marie is also eyes, and I guess backup. It's always nice to have someone to carry you out if you end up tripping. Leo, what do you want to do here? You can throw a punch, I've heard.
Oh, yeah. Jay can distract the guy at the entrance.
Phaser.
Okay. So we move in. Let Luke,
Sure.
I don't know. He looks at you, Luke. You have 2 minutes. And then tilts his head like, get going.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
Vanish.
Do your
He's
stealth.
just gonna fall back into the shadows.
Do your stealth. You're hanging above the cameras, so you don't have to consider your bane right now.
Give me a second.
You can take half if you want to, but it's how stealthy you
No,
are.
I like to do it this way. I do, and I'm here for it. So
9.
yeah. Like in his sleep, he just does this. He's
Luke,
invisible.
you have 2 minutes. Okay, he's already gone. Yes. And then he kind of grabs you by the jacket, Oliver, and starts pulling you towards the entrance.
And he goes with him.
Pulls out a Desert Eagle and just starts slamming bullets into the wall, like he's aiming for the the doorman, but deliberately missing. And of course you start to hear screams inside.
Pulls out his rainbow knife and he's just ready to go.
Can everyone do a dex and wits so I can sort out the turn order?
Do I need to do that too?
Yeah, this is just for
Okay.
the whole thing.
You said dex and what?
And wits.
Here we go.
I got a 5.
Got a 4.
Should I add my celerity to this?
Oh no, I got a 3. I got a 3.
No, not unless you have rapid reflexes, unfortunately. Oh shit.
I fucked up. I got a 3. Sorry.
Damn it, Oliver.
I made a mistake. I saw the hunger die had 4. I'm like, oh, it's a 4. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I have to remove the cloak. I'm fucking sweating. Jesus.
Suffers for his art.
Emery, you're a 4, also pretty fucking fast, especially for someone with your kind of dex. Pretty good roll.
I'm enjoying the Sky Knight. But by the way, if I may have a second,
Yes?
would my desire of investigating the ley line will be completed with what we knew today, or do we need more info?
That depends on you, I guess. If you can definitely gain a willpower back because you work towards it. But whether if it's complete or not, if you feel like you know enough, that's up to you. But I'll allow you to regain a willpower if you've lost one.
All right, thank you. I will keep it then.
And I'm not gonna do all the other fucks individually. Because that's gonna be a nightmare. But Gabriel, he gets his own turn, because he's special. He's not that fast, it's fine. Celerity not on. So, first of all, we have the map here. Let me just... Is it updated for you? It's not updated for you guys. I'm so sorry, so many things to fucking keep track of.
It's all good. It's all good.
But we should be good now.
Oh,
Perfect.
First of all, just kind of place yourself where you intend to be as you're kicking in the door. I can say as much as Luke, you're coming in like last time, somewhere up here in the rafters. So you're behind the glass wall. But nobody sees you, of course, because you had a 9 on your stealth roll, so you can just kind of do your thing.
I am the darkness.
Hell yeah.
Since you're stealth, but you're first, I'm gonna ask you, do you want to hang back to the end of the round? Or do you want to do something now?
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to hang back because I'm not certain that there's really much of anything that he really usefully can do at this point. He is going to position himself in such a way as to maximally strike a particular target if need be. So,
Yeah.
So like if if he needs to cut someone, like that's gonna happen, you know. So yeah, but he's just gonna wait to see what happens here. His teammates, as he knows, create such a beautiful distraction sometimes, and that serves his purposes even more. If everybody's looking in the other direction, that's Luke's milieu. You know, it's like as long as everybody is looking away from him, he feels in his element. So yeah.
Fair enough. I'll get back to you at the end of the round, and when I forget, just remind me.
Okay.
And we have Emery. What's your intention in this span of 5 seconds?
I'm gonna move behind. I'll move behind the bar,
Yeah.
maybe stealthily.
So avoiding attacks for this round, if anyone starts you. Yes.
Just position. Yeah, just
This
trying to
is- this
position
is-
myself safely.
Yeah.
This is all playing out the same way it did the first time. Emery's behind the bar. Luke is in the rafters.
All right. Gabriel. He will scream a little bit. Get a little bit hungrier as well, I see.
Hungry screaming, that's it. It's just that,
Yeah. Well, more he's going berserk. He's rousing for prowess and trying to punch this guy, which should be a crazy amount of dice. Not a lot of successes though with those crazy amount of dice. So Gabriel is going to use some willpower because he wants to kill some people here. That's unfortunately only 7, but it is with lethal body. So, poor Lev.
No. Poor
is torn to shreds. The best way I can describe it is just Gabriel is punching a fist through his chest. But what surprises you is that it does not kill Lev. It hurts him severely, but the man is still standing, blinking with his eyes, intending to stab Gabriel if he makes it that far. Then we have Oliver.
Oliver is going to I'm going to rouse Blood Surge. I gotta open my thing. Because I got that blood potency and I want to use it.
Are you using your fancy knife, or are the teeth coming out?
I'm gonna run run it like Venom. I don't know if I would I be able to reach? How do I tab or something? I want to get the guy closest to us at the table.
The one that's impaled by Gabriel?
I mean like this guy right here.
Oh, it's just a customer, but it's fine.
That's a customer?
Your beast is with you if you want to do it.
Oh, I thought they were kindred.
No, they're innocent kind. In quotation, innocent. It's fine.
Gabriel said that we were gonna we're gonna let loose in here, right? Is that what he said?
Yeah, and he said, try not to kill the kind, but yeah.
Try not to kill the kind. Okay.
Emphasis on try.
Well,
I would like to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's just you're pretty perceptive, so everyone looks mortal to you down here, but at least the 4 people at the table are pretty shocked at what's going on and trying to move away from the door, whereas the waitresses and the bodyguards are they don't seem to scare easily because they are moving towards you or trying to pull out weaponry. I think that's the best way you can see it.
Oh, I thought okay. I thought the waitresses were. I had completely mixed up.
Oh, the waitresses are scary as well. Probably all thin bloods. But yeah, you can still
would I be able to jump up on the table, like over there on the map?
Yeah.
And do like an intimidation. It's like everybody get the fuck out of here. And he kind of like looks really scary. And I think I get I blood surged, so I get 2 dice to that, right?
Imagine Oliver looking scary.
All right. So is this intimidation manipulation? Would it be?
You can do it with whatever social stat you want to.
Oh, thank you. And then 2 from the blood surge. And would this be counted as coercion? Would you say?
Yeah.
Then I get a little extra die on that. Watch me fail. Oh.
4. Well, you're scary. And unless someone stops them, they're gonna run outside the door. The only issue is that, you're kind of blocking the door as you come in. But they're definitely trying to get away and down on the floor and, not be hit by you guys.
Yeah, I'm standing on the table, like, yelling, barking at these guys to get the fuck out. And that is my turn.
Yes. Then we have Dave. What's your intention here?
Dave's not really a fighter. But right. Leo taught him well, so when you walk in, you turn on all. So you light up the room, so Dave will do that. Dave's taking a good look at the waitress just right in the far corner, takes out one of those lovely little bottles with the rag in, lights it and throws it.
Yeah. I think that's some kind of athletics to throw an object.
Yeah, no, Dave's very, very not athletic. So
It is probably strength, since it's not a throwing knife or something that requires finesse, but more like a grenade.
Okay.
Rousing success. Your beast approves. 3. 3 is fine.
That's good. I didn't want to hit Gabriel.
This is something that goes boom, right?
It's a bottle full of high-strength alcohol, polystyrene, and fire.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll stick.
Well, it kind of hits the counter and then it sprays on her as it turns into flames or as it ignites. And of course she starts screaming because it's not pleasant being on fire.
Always about fire with you.
You all need to do a fear frenzy. Difficulty 2.
This is where Dave runs out the door.
How do I do that again?
Like a rush check?
Very bottom of the sheet is there's a frenzy check, and then it will ask you for difficulty.
Damn it.
Dave's fine. Everything's under control. I threw the fire. Working as intended. Yada yada.
No modifiers, right?
No modifiers.
Picking half was an option with this.
3 is fine.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Alright.
Maria, what did you ask?
Was an option taking half of this?
Not when it's all red dice. Yeah,
Alright.
sorry. You're fine.
Fine. It's just a little fire. It's just a little
fire.
spark.
Maria's
The light of our life.
I love the little symbol of the guy when it's like frenzy restrained. It's just like it's like this.
Did I miss Leo's roll?
Must be. Why it's splitting open about it.
Leo, did I miss your roll? I can't find it.
Leo's good.
Leo's good.
I got 3.
Leo's good.
So
Yeah.
nobody frenzied. Everything's going according to plan.
Everything is copacetic.
Fair enough. She's on fire. And then it's Leo. What's your intention here?
Shoot Yaroslav.
Come again?
Shoot the guy through the window.
Well, do a Dex and firearms. Or composure firearms.
I'll do composure. I crit.
Messy crit with 3 dice, 5 successes. That's impressive.
Badass.
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
that's like the best that Leo could do.
Are you fine with a Desert Eagle at the moment?
Yes.
Alright. This is very thick, bulletproof glass. But something inside you kind of takes over for a moment, finding that weak spot that everything made of glass has. No matter how sturdy it is, it always has that one point that breaks the entire thing. And you manage to hit that point, and the glass crumbles. It doesn't shatter, but you made it start to come down. These very heavy blocks of glass. You do not damage him, of course, but you have broken down his defense with your massacre. Unfortunately, that bullet, there's another bullet going out of the gun. As Leo, he kind of smiles and not empties, but just a stray bullet. His arm kind of goes out. He's still looking at Yaroslav and just shoots a mortal straight in the face.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Shane.
Show him you mean business.
You get a
Wait,
statement.
walking on the sidewalk on the side of the road.
Damn, Leo.
So one shot at the glass and then quickly at a mortal. You get a little stain for it.
A little one.
And then we have
Just a bullet hole.
Then we have Marie. What is your intention, Marie?
What the fuck? I am like,
Jevin, Gabriel tears someone else's heart apart, breaking the Masquerade in a pretty, outstanding manner. Leo completely shoots someone in the head, and everyone is screaming. I am really nervous. So, first of all, I'm going to activate Blood of Potency.
Yes.
I'm 1 second, display, so that you can see what it does there. Rolling. I think I'm taking half. I'm not risking it.
Yeah,
Using
it's fine. I think you can
Alright.
take half.
using
Rising
my
success.
counter. Blood potency is at 2 right now. And while Leo has shot someone completely innocent in the face, Gabriel is tearing this guy apart. But at the very least, Oliver is keeping it sensitive and scaring people away. I'm going to go on here, and can I use this as cover? Will it be possible to use the?
It's it's a partial cover. Yes, you can hide under the sable or at least get something in the way.
Perfect. And now that you said that the glass was broken, right?
Oh, it's starting to crumble in this round as everything is happening at once. It's just
All right, I'm going to try and aim at the glass wall and try to finally break it.
You want to take a shot at us as well?
Yes.
Yes. Same kind of thing. Dex and firearms, or composure and firearms.
All right, I'm taking composure if you don't mind. I mean, it's just shooting, so I'm taking it. If I do any damage to it pretty well, if not, it's fine.
Well, you hit the glass, but there's this thing in your head that you feel like you're not good enough. That it was not a good enough shot, and you can almost hear your beast laughing and taunting you. You shouldn't hold a gun. Now look what you did. But that's the only thing that happens right now. It shatters your confidence a little bit. But the beast does not take over. Luke, do you want to act before or after the bad guys?
After, because then I'm going to take out the worst bad guy.
All right.
Like the one that I'm going to break their morale after they act. So it's like, I'm going to make sure that they're focused on something other than Luke, and then he's going to swoop down from the shadows and take out the leader or whatever. Like that's what he intends to do.
Alrighty. I'm going to go through these rolls as quickly as I can. We start with Yaroslav. He's the easiest one. A little bit of hunger gain. Luke, I think Leo, Marie, you can also see this because you're actually looking at the guy. He starts to grow these bone claws out of his arms, and his shape takes a metallic tint. Kind of like he's turning into a golem of sorts.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cool.
That's awful.
One
Rethinking my plan now.
One waitress on fire. Is there an on fire icon? Alright.
Penelope bringing the heat.
Hopefully they're the other side of the glass as well.
Yeah, I'm just using her as a roll table, but it's 3 different women. Penelope shooting down. Marie, you're hit by a bullet, but it's only like in your thigh or something like that. You'll take 1 superficial damage.
All right.
No, sorry, 2 superficial. That's my bad. And Marie behind the counter. I think it's Dave, because he's shining bright. So Dave, that would be half. That's 3 superficial damage, Dave.
Ow.
That's 2 of these women are glowing.
Which one shot him?
that would be... Oh shit, I'm not pinging. Oh, I am. This one?
Okay.
This one.
That one. Okay, got it.
And then we have the bodyguards. Well, one is hanging on by a thread, but he's still gonna try to stab Gabriel. Yeah. Goes into Gabriel's chest, lower chest area, but Gabriel seems unfazed. One, and Mikhail, he is moving across the room and starting to grow these very big claws, like you saw with Gretchen. His eyes becoming wild as well. And that's the top of the round. So we go back to Luke. After all of this has happened. What do you want to do at the end of the round, Luke?
I am going to have... So Yaroslav is now transforming, right? Am I right about that?
Yeah, Yaroslav is transforming, but he's kind of just moving a little bit back. And Mikhail is transforming as well, but he's moving across the room.
Okay. So I feel like there's an opportunity here. Now he's right up here upstairs, right? Yes, that's what I thought.
You're kind of hanging above Penelope here, who has just shot Marie.
Oh yeah. But I got soaring leap, so this isn't even gonna. He's gonna just totally Batman his way over the ceiling, like, and land right down on top of Yaroslav with like daggers, like just. He's gonna straight up Riddick this thing, and so I'm hoping that this counts as like an ambush surprise type of role.
I mean, you get full dice. The difficulty is 0.
Awesome. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for that full dice. I'm gonna surge and add whatever I can to this, and I'm gonna hope and pray that I actually score as well as I do when I try to hide. So gonna throw in the prowess on this. So that gives me extra dice, and we're just gonna go hog wild on this. So all right, submit, and then let's see, 2 + 2 + 4.
Cancel.
I'm gonna re-roll that because I'm not happy with that.
5 is not enough.
Dice. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna have to accept that I got 6 there. All right, it's not the roll I was hoping for, but it's not nothing. So he's got his switchblades there, basically going to town on him, and so that's 6 with the damage from the knives there, right into the shoulders there, like just right into that area right here if he can. I don't think he can decapitate him in one go, but like he's just gonna make his day a whole lot worse in one go. So yeah.
You feel resistance with the skin. You do cut him, but it's like, well, cutting a plate of iron.
Yeah. I mean, I expect it with a kindred, but...
Or it's more like his skin is made of metal at the moment. But you do make a dent in it.
Okay. That's discomforting.
You can do this. You've got this, Luke.
I'm feeling less confident now, but I drove those knives in as much as I could. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to? Because now we're starting a new round. Do you want to go again now? Because you're taking R
yeah,
first.
Absolutely. Like he is just going to stabbity stab. Like he's going to stabbity stab.
Just,
so
as a reminder, if you attack in combat, you do not defend.
That's okay. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We're going. Yeah.
I just want to be fair.
No, that's.
But it's a difficulty 1 now because he's not surprised, unless he does not seem like he's trying to dodge this. He's more intent on ripping you apart. But you are first.
that's understandable. And in his place, I would feel the same. And so I'm going to go ahead and just we're going to roll that same roll. That's a messy critical.
A little bit
Oh my,
a
oh
hunger
my
gate.
god.
Let me see here.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus. Okay, this all.
There's a few to re-roll.
And now he's at 4 hunger. Luke is losing it. And so yeah, he's going to and I'm actually going to re-roll that. So I'm going to spend another willpower to re-roll that because that's not high enough for me. And that is another success for 8 messy critical successes. So
Your land, your attack, it doesn't really do the desired effect. You probably feel a bit irritated for a moment. The speakers in here playing the music, they explode, and there's a very loud noise before they go out. The power is gone, so people who can't see in the dark, you can't see shit at the moment. And you manage to find a
soft spot.
Yeah, a soft spot, exactly.
Like
to
Leo.
go through the armor.
Yeah.
So you do full damage, which is 4 superficial in this case. Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Is it up or down? I can't remember.
We're going to say up. We're going to go with up.
Yeah. We're doing that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's on top of the damage he already did. Like, you know, like, I mean, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe this guy has like some power of fortitude or something, but yeah.
it being a massacre and the darkness mostly affecting your teammates, you feel like you are on the edge of losing control.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And maintaining it will require willpower from the next round on. But not.
But if I chose to just go with it, right, you know, then I could do that too. Yeah.
Yes. Then we have
Luke
Emery.
is gonna come in clutch here. Like, he is totally like hassling this boss dude. So
We have Emery. The lights go out in this round. The kitty comes to save you.
They can see in the dark.
Whose familiar is this? No. So round 2 started. Luke is jacking stuff up. Can I sense the unseen to see if there's anyone hidden that we didn't see? Or has anyone done that yet?
No, definitely you can make the roll.
Yeah, because I think she's like,
Resolve.
maybe there's
aspects.
something, but there might be anybody. Maybe there's someone hidden. She just wants to make sure that.
You can do the resolve in aspects. You don't need to rouse for sense the unseen. Unless you want more dice, then it's totally fine.
No. So, there we go. 4 successes.
There's no one in here that's not, well, supposed to be here, but the ladies and the guards, they're glowing in a weird way. And because it's dark in here, it's kind of weird, but around Luke and that area up there, it's even darker. It's just hard to explain, but you can clearly see that kind of darkness, but everything else around you cannot. This must be, otherworldly, since you're able to see it. But you're able to see the henchman, Luke, but no one else.
Curious. Okay. So she is back here. She's just hidden. Since we all walked here, could she like get an Uber or something to like go outside or like figure out? Because like, I don't know about walking away from this situation. How like she's curious about getting out. How they're gonna get away. I feel like Uber's a little high profile, but
You can always
I don't
call
know.
Josh, but you know that the fist is on the other end of town.
Does she have information on the sewers around here?
I don't think you went in there. You know
well,
that the only thing you know is that deep down somewhere there's a gate apparently to something. But if you think if you could go out and slip through them, definitely.
I want to get out. Like, I want to make sure everyone's fine. But she wants to be able to, like, let them know, you know, like, hey, got this situation. But
If your intention is coming up with an escape plan, that's fine. We can come back to
okay,
that.
yeah, that's what she's gonna use this time to do.
Yeah. Then we have Gabriel. I'm not even gonna roll because he simply just pushes in the other hand and then rips the guy in half.
Hell yeah.
Then we have Oliver. You're on a table at the moment. People are running away from you towards the door. A Molotov has just flown over your head. There are gunshots. A woman is on fire. Everything just went dark. You can see in the dark, fortunately, but
Little glints on my eyes that I can see. And the how do I ping and roll 20? How do I
I think you
Just
just
for the-
hold down the mouse button.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'd like to. And does my blood surge that I did earlier, does that carry over for the rest of the scene, or do I need to do it again?
You'll need to do it again.
Okay. I'd like to blood surge again. Ooh.
Success.
And I would like to 30 Days of Night this guy over here and jump, like leap on top of him and try and tear out his throat with my huge like shark piranha mouth that I have.
Yeah. I think that's a brawl and strength. I can't remember if you get plus a lot of things or just a lot of damage.
Basically what I roll is to hit, but it's always a guaranteed 3 aggravated.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I don't get any sort of penalty because I took a monstrous bite.
Yeah.
Brawl, strength, and then 2 for blood surge, 1 for bite specialty.
Yeah.
And
7 hits.
yeah, it's like 30 Days of Night, like, you know, they just like fucking animalistic, and
He's kind of hunched over, running around with his claws out. But you leap on top of him. Your teeth go in his shoulder, and you kind of just tear away your lower teeth stuck in his collarbone, and you rip this entire arm along with it out, and blood starts spraying everywhere. He's not dead, but he's dying for sure.
3 ag.
Yeah.
And that is, and I like the disco floor, and I imagine like maybe if the lights are still on, there's like blood going across. And that is my turn. Thank you very much.
Dave, someone just shot you. What do you intend to do about it?
You say it's gone dark. Does that person on fire at least illuminate the place a bit?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I can see the one that just shot me.
Yes.
And I've got another one of those bottles.
Yes.
There we go.
Make the throw.
I think we'll rouse. Doesn't want to be shot again.
Ooh. Good day for rouse checks.
Let's hope.
4.
Yes. Well, you hit the other one. The room becomes a bit brighter. There are flames. But you're used to these kind of flames. As long as you don't get too close to them, you're fine. You already resisted once. Well, she's screaming as well. The first one has stopped screaming and is kind of just, being a bit jittery on the ground. And
But the one that shot me screaming.
Yeah, she's screaming now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then we have Leo. You made a hole. You can see the back of Yaroslav and some... I don't... You have heightened senses, yeah. You can see Luke stabbing at him up there. But Yaroslav has his back turned to you, Leo.
Thing is, Leo's not good with the gun.
You were just before. You're very good with a gun.
Right. I was about to say.
I was surgical
Crit
precision.
again.
That was a fair amount of luck. I think Leo's just gonna go up next to Oliver and kick the shit out of the guy, even though he's already dying.
Yeah. Make your you're going to the dance floor and doing capoeira. I like it.
Just gotta flex on them a little bit.
Yeah.
So it says Brawl and Dex then?
Yeah. Plus your specialty.
Which is an extra 1 dice?
Yeah.
Lovely. 4.
4. As his arm is torn off, you spin around and you kick his head, send him reeling. As this blood is spraying out to his right side, I guess. The other part is currently in Oliver's mouth. So, but he does not seem like he's in a good place at the moment. Marie, someone just shot you or grazed you. You had a bit of a fumble on your own shot. Do you want to keep shooting, or do you want to listen to your beast?
No. I'm not going to keep shooting. Basically, between sentencing and the fire that are these two women being under light from the disco, can I get a decent picture of these two? Between all these three things, like there is illumination from the sources, and I have sense to see for the more supernatural light.
It's kind of the same thing as Emery for this. You can't see Yaroslav, but you can see Luke and his shadows. And you see of course you see the two burning women because they're on fire. But the rest of them in here have a weird glow to them. But your pack mates do not. But you see the others, the thin blood ghouls or whatever you want to call them.
So I see Luke's shadows, I see this guy, and I see weird stuff on everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, you mostly see the entire area left of the dance floor because of the fire.
I want to focus on supporting Luke, and I'm going to use Extinguish Vitae to tire him out.
Yeah. Oh, where? I have to roll something, right?
Yes, you have to roll composure plus stamina.
Yes.
I'm going. That's his rouse is for the.
Before you do crazy things, let me give you a difficulty, because if you only have to roll about a certain point, that's.
Right.
Where are we? I lost my Sabbat players.
I think he actually posted it in the chat there on Roll20.
Composure stamina?
Composure stamina, yes. Composure plus stamina. Okay?
Your difficulty is 5.
Yes, I'm going to use a second rouse for my healing.
Yeah.
Heal to...
You got this. You got this.
Do it!
I'm going to use a last one to empower with housing check, the Extinguish Vitae.
Yeah.
So, will be this one, plus 2.
So just to be clear, Maria's full on
Oh
bleeding
my
right
god!
Yes!
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, Luke.
She's all bloody now, though, right? It's just like
What's with the fucking messy crits?
It's so good.
I'm going to start gesturing really aggressively. I am going to slowly start chanting in will be Slavic, classical Slavic, something more pagan in its nature. With a reverberating voice, and as I slowly make gestures, he's feeling how his vitae is melting within himself. He's going dry by the seconds, and he's going to feel this burning desire inside himself. And I feel this so powerful right now.
Those mortals running past you are also looking really, really good.
do you want me to make a nice hunger frenzy?
Kill them.
Yeah, I think a hunger frenzy here is pretty valid.
All right.
Kill them. Kill them now.
Just the difficulty too.
All right. I'm going to focus on this asshole. Basically trying to keep Luke alive. He's damage going on by himself, and that's my turn.
Yeah. And then we have them. I'm gonna start with Yaroslav because I had his sheet open.
He's in a bad way right now.
Wasn't he the guy who got torn in half by Gabriel?
No,
No.
that was one of the guards. The Luke is the only one
Oh.
fighting him at the moment.
Oof.
That's 2 superficial damage, Luke.
That's fine. I can take it.
I assume you're kind of stepping back, and then the tip of the bone blade kind of slices you on the chest, but it does not.
Yeah,
go.
yeah. He's doing the whole. Yeah. He's basically dancing with this guy.
You're knife fighting.
Knife fighting. Yeah, exactly. Dancing with knives.
And on fire, in half, getting chewed. We only have one lady left who can react to.
On fire, in half, getting chewed.
And that is... fuck. Violet. Violet, what are you gonna do? Well, you are just a subservient ghoul, so of course you're gonna throw yourself to death for your master.
Really?
She throws the gun away and starts growing claws and leaps towards Oliver, trying to scratch him. Her eyes red all of a sudden.
She clearly doesn't know who she's dealing with here. I feel bad for her.
Watch her crit. It's just like that. What's
The
that
most
scene? I'm trying to
painful.
remember what it is.
As free superficial damage from feral weapons, they're not halved, unfortunately.
Would-
You feel a, 4 claws going down your back. As you
Is toughness a form of defending?
you
would
can
you say?
activate toughness in response, but I think you have to do I think it's wit,
It's like
wit survival difficulty 3, as far as I remember.
Yeah, she did also approach from
Fine.
behind to.
Yeah, but you can do a wit survival.
I think toughness is just activated.
Yeah, if he knows the damage is coming, but if it's more of a instinct. But yeah.
And no blood surge from this. It's only for that one action kind of thing.
Roll first if you trigger it, and then the search, because toughness requires a search. But let's see if the beast has your back. The beast does not have your back, so
That's fine. I'll take
yeah.
it. 2 superficial.
And 3 superficial.
Oh, 3 superficial.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're in the 3rd turn. As
With me again, right?
Yes, as
Okay.
things should be, and combat is probably coming to an end one way or the other.
Oh yeah, no. I'm
How long does one round last? Like 10 seconds.
5-6 seconds, I think. Something.
Man, we ran in here and it's just gone to hell.
It just all went to hell in a handbasket.
love it.
Yeah.
Luke, do you want to ride the wave, or do you want to remain in control?
I am. Well, if I try to remain in control, I spend that round resisting, right?
You'd use a willpower basically to not let the beast take over.
Let me ask you a different question. If I let the beast have its way, can I just continue to go to work on Yaroslav? Is that what he would normally do? Because I feel like that's what he would normally do.
Yes, your beast is aggressive and something is hitting you.
Yeah, exactly. So
you massacred it during combat, which is probably what brought it out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna if that's basically what the beast wants to do, I'm just gonna let the beast play and do what it wants to do. So like I assumed that would be the very same type of attack he's doing that he has been doing. So he's gonna yeah, stabbity until he can practically taste the vitae on his blades, you know. So
You want to give it control.
yes, let's ride this wave. Let's just do it. You know, Luke is going all in. He's going ham on Yaroslav here. This is a side of Luke nobody's seen before, and he's just had it. You know, he's just taking out all of his everything that he's had questions about. You know, he sees Yaroslav as the problem.
Well, it tosses away the knives because knives are bullshit.
Oh, okay.
It's a 5, and that is more than enough to get a hold of this guy. You do damage to him. You get 1 hunger back.
Woohoo!
And you're lashed onto the guy. It's kind of fuzzy when the beast takes over. It feels like things are going even more fast, but you do feel the blood coming down your throat. The kindred blood, even.
Yeah.
Take his soul, do it. Join the club.
You see from Luke, everyone who has sentient seen and watched, the light starts to blink, and there are these very large shadowy tendrils kind of just slapping around up there and bashing the furniture, the lights. He's gone full demon.
Hell yeah, dude.
Look at those
Sombra's
powers
lost control.
Yaroslav has.
He is
Gotta get out of here.
ruthless in his endeavor. Then we have Emery. You wanted to find an escape plan. There's a manhole in an alley right next to it if you're just looking for a quick getaway.
Yeah.
You've also been keeping an eye on everything, and it does not seem like there's any law authorities that has been alerted to this, so no one is on their way.
Okay, are there any kine in here?
Or they're moving out this round, I would say.
Would it be possible
Grab one of them and kill them? Yes, definitely.
No, I want to cloud memory them so that if they leave, they don't remember.
Yeah, you can do that because they're going past you.
Yeah, so she would like cloud memory and be like, you didn't see this here. It's just...
And then kind of push them out the door so they don't see what's going on behind them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a different...
The flaming women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for cloud memory? Or...
No, they're mortal. They don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
Then we have Gabriel, just tore a guy in half. The only one he can... Okay. I think I'm gonna do a little rouse to move a little extra fast. Because Luke is on his way, all on his own up there, and we can't have that.
No, we can't. Yeah.
You need your brothers in arms. Blink.
Shadowy tentacles waving about.
Take Gabriel's soul. Do it, Luke.
Oh, he disappears and then appears right next to Yaroslav, trying to, well, give him a good punch. Dice and 9. That means 4 comment there and 5. That's 2 damage. 9 successes, 2 damage. Sucks.
Yeah. Well, what's with that? Like, why?
He doesn't have Fist of Cain on.
It's disappointing, really. Luke is disappointed. Behind the black eyes and the shadowy tentacles, Luke feels a measure of disappointment in Gabriel.
Gives him a good smack, but it sounds like someone hitting a wall of metal or a container.
Yeah.
Yaroslav is finally starting to look weary.
That's right. Yeah, he can't take it anymore.
Oliver, you have a good part of a shoulder and an arm in your mouth, and someone just scratched you in the back. What do you intend to do?
Yeah, like again, like an animal. If turns around, it drops to the floor, like the arm and shoulder plops to the floor, and he just looks at her, and there's just like the auspex glint of the eyes looking at her, and I imagine like the flashing of the lights from the Luke frenzy. It's just like illuminating like a fucking horror movie. and he's gonna tackle her and do the same thing. 30 Days of Night, bite her.
Yeah. Roll to
Say
hit.
that whole haunted house flashing of the lights and everything is just
Exactly. such a mood.
I like to imagine that with the shadow and with the electricity going, sometimes it breaks for a second, like stop for a second, and then it starts illumination and he's in a different place.
Yeah. Like
Add even more uncanny valley.
I went for it because I only have one hunger, so I have two now.
You hear
Blood surge.
you hear Wally's voice in your mind as this is happening. He just says, "You're a fucking piece of shit. You know that?"
And he just runs forward and just tackles a woman and tries to bite her. So brawl strength +3.
Jesus.
Oh.
No. Oh, alright, yeah, it's just a normal.
Tackles 3.
Well, Oliver turns around looking really menacing. And you didn't know a jaw could open that much, but he's kind of chewing over her whole face as he rips off their face along with the cranium, and you get a little bit of hunger back, Oliver.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Okay.
Kind of crushing this woman's skull between your teeth.
It's like some venom shit. It looks a lot like venom.
Pennywise.
Imagine a jaw just going down to here.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
Like an eldritch creature almost.
Yeah. And these big serrated teeth. Dave, I don't know if you're out of grenades, but you are definitely not out of flaming women.
Well, that's the point. I could go and help Luke and Gabriel, but at the end of the day, he's got Gabriel. That one in the middle, they're all gone. He'll pop over to the bar. The one that shot him, is she still alive?
No, she is starting to smolder a bit.
Dave will just pop the last bottle over the bar, and then.
Well, people are not shooting anymore, and there's no screaming, so you have a bit of,
There's fire there. I'll just drop the last bottle over just to make sure, then head on over to Luke.
Yeah. And we have Leo. Well, you see Oliver turning around and chew this poor woman's head off. What do you intend to do?
Who even is alive? Who even is alive?
Yaroslav.
for the moment.
And 3 people that Emery are currently going Jedi Mind Trick on.
Is there still music playing?
It's kind of it's scattering in and out. It's just like
I was hoping you would say that.
And then it goes silent and there's no light, and then it turns on again, so it's completely glitching.
Leo, for fun, is just gonna pick up the guy who is basically destroyed in front of him and just start swinging him around the dance floor.
Yeah.
Just have a little fun.
Horrifying. The horror. The horror.
And every time the music stops, he stops, and then it starts again.
Marie, you see Gabriel appear to assist Luke as well. Do you intend on trying to keep extinguishing the Vitae, or is there something else on your mind?
It's a thing. He's getting bitten. He's probably completely dry right now, or almost close to dry. So I don't think extinguishing will do that much. I have seen he's completely losing it. Luke is completely losing it. Gabriel lost it the moment he split open a body at the start. This guy is chewing ahead of. They're starting to dance with a corpse, and I'm going to, turn around, talk to Dave, like, you're the only normal one. And he's completely gone. I am myself alone. So, how likely is that I can try to feed on this guy and then warn him to leave no clues or no Masquerade tips? Because I think they have this one completely handled. They don't really need me right now.
I mean, you can always try to feed on one of the corpses that are not burning. They're still fresh.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Feeding on this one, for example.
Yeah, definitely.
Basically, I want to. I mean, since I know I can feed after one or more to shooting, then go ahead. But since he may lose the blood in the meanwhile, I would like to feed there.
Well, you gain 1 back for this round at least. For trying to get a bit of blood back in you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Get away from all this madness.
Just taking half here. Well, that's 3 rounds now. And I can kind of see where this is going. Because Gabriel will have Fist of Cain the next round and Luke is still going bananas.
Yeah.
The arms, to everyone else, they're kind of holding 2 people in the air who are screaming behind Luke as he's latched on to Yaroslav. Luke, you can... Well, your beast is not as much of a talker like you, but you usually feel its intent. And it wants this guy's soul.
Yeah.
Unless you stop it.
Yeah.
Or someone else stops you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna rip yourself away? Or are you gonna let this happen?
Oh, God.
Take his soul, his power. Do it. It's yours.
Don't you want an army of flesh creatures?
Lose your moral high ground.
I'm so glad that everyone is in approval of just taking this guy's soul.
Advocating for you. You have to
was-
calm down, Luke.
A Lasombra with claws, bro. Think about that. I'll let you.
I
think
know.
about that.
I know. It's like the best halves of the Sabbat coming together in one person. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'm just being the devil on your shoulder. I'm like the
Yeah, no, and his
right
beast
now.
is in full control right now. So like, it's just like he's not even. I mean, I understand this is going to result probably most likely in a humanity degeneration here. So
The more you
believe
use, the
we,
less you can.
we're ending another session on a fucking Diablery.
Oh,
Or at
I
least-
drink your fucking milkshake.
at least it's anything to.
in front of
So who's diablerizing who?
Luke's
Luke is
beast,
diablerizing Yaroslav.
at least trying to here.
Only if you want to. Like I'm not trying to put so much pressure. I feel bad now. Like it's
Everybody said yes, so who would I be to
I
disappoint
said
the
no.
entire coterie?
no.
And I heard Marie. She said yes.
dude, we're gonna.
Okay.
We started off Anarch.
I mean, he is a Tamitsi. That would be awesome. Like,
Yeah.
And we're eating the Sabbat, so I don't
Yeah.
even know what we are now. Like,
Just remember the last conversation we had with him and how evil he was and chauvinistic and all the rest of it.
All right.
Right.
The first thing you need to do, Luke, is rolling a strength and resolve test.
Outstanding. Yeah.
Difficulty 3 equal to the victim's blood potency. So that will be 2 tests.
Okay.
Remember to rouse the blood. You really want this to happen.
I assume I can do that. Can I rouse? Can I rouse for that? Is that an option?
And it's an
Yeah, well, your beast wants this to happen. So
Oh, right, yeah,
Currently,
yeah.
you have
yeah.
you have a strength of 5, so you think you can.
Oh,
I mean, he's feeding too, so like he's just gonna like So
But
Yeah.
you can't rouse and have the beast's bonus at the same time. But
wait, I'm sorry. You can't rouse and what?
have the beast's bonus. Like when you're frenzying, all your physical stats are 5. right?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, all right.
I did not.
Oh, that's
know
so
that.
good.
No, that's so bad. That's so scary.
Let's do this
Okay,
more
okay.
often.
So how many dice am I rolling here? Because it's not gonna.
Well,
You said everything's 5, or
It's 5 for your strength at least. I don't know what
Okay.
your resolve is at.
got it. Okay, my resolve is 3, so I will add 4 dice to make the strength come to 5.
Yeah,
And you said 2 checks. Okay,
yeah.
all right. So give me a second here.
You got this.
Oh yeah. So that's a that's a 6 for the first roll, and then
Gabriel tries to stop you.
that's a 7 for the second roll.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Then you lose your humanity.
Oh yeah. No, the humanity is gone for sure.
And then you roll humanity plus blood potency
Okay.
against his resolve and blood potency.
So that's 7. Now, okay. So I roll 6 or 7 because does the humanity drop happen first?
The humanity drop happens first.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
5 plus.
So that's 7.
I mean, that's a good roll.
Oof, that was a good roll from him.
He's went really badly for you.
All right, so I guess I have to do this just in the thing is /R or
Yeah, it's all like you can't re-roll this or anything.
yeah. Give me the command again.
/R and I guess 4d10 or 5 or however many.
No, it would be 7 because it would be his humanity plus his blood potency.
Yeah,
7d10.
that's 1.
And that's 70.
D19.
The dice is not 1.
Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong number. Hold on, I'll roll that again.
D19, that's a
play
weird
like that.
dice. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5, 4. So yeah.
So 1
Damn.
more he lost.
You lose another humanity.
Oh,
Okay, you get 20 experience. That's 58.
And then you roll again.
okay.
Now you take his soul. I
You're
think.
talking to Yaroslav.
Did he have one?
Did he have? Okay, that's no good. Yeah.
But didn't he?
Is that like the
Wait.
Shit.
We're losing loot. This is
yeah.
fine. You better start rolling higher.
I mean, he can't roll higher right now. He knows 5.
He's just totally failing this roll.
Do you want a willpower?
I don't
You can't.
even. I know. Yeah, the willpower isn't going to help there.
All right, then you lose another humanity and we do it again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're almost hitting the sweet spot now. Just need 2 more humanity, and then you're
What are you
really
at now? Are you at like 5 humanity?
I'm at 4.
No.
4 is exactly where you want to be.
Okay, that's 2 successes. I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Come on,
You rolled
Yaroslav.
4.
Don't you add anything to it?
Why do you do it like this? No, poor.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's 5. Sorry.
Sorry, let me go back. I wrote something wrong the last time.
Oh.
So give yourself 1 more humanity because I rolled way too many
Okay.
dice.
Okay.
Because I'm supposed to roll resolve and blood potency, not resolve humanity.
Oh.
That makes
So
sense.
you're back at 5?
Oh, yeah. Well, then we should do all of those rolls again, right?
Were they all rolled with that?
Like his
that
first
extra
first
dice?
roll would be that his first roll would also be different, right?
Yeah. I just
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool. So, all right. So that'll be his first roll. I'll roll against that with his 6 humanity. That's okay. We'll figure this out together.
Yeah. I read it wrong because you have to roll humanity and he.
Okay, that's better. That's good right there. You know, like
Sublime.
That is fair. One humanity loss. I thought it was too difficult as well. It's like this is too many dice. I must be doing something wrong.
So what is their current humanity then?
6, I think.
So that's 5 and 5, right? Or no, I don't know. I'm lost.
4. You got 4 more than
so
he
I got
did.
4.
I mean, no, you got 3 more. 3 more than he did. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I did. Right. So 3 more than he did. So
I mean,
now what do we do?
no, you have to own the experience because you had 4 successes. It doesn't matter the margin.
I don't do it that way.
all right, sorry.
It's 10 experience per blood potency, so you have 20, like Oliver got last time, or I think it was a little bit more, but it depends on the blood potency. No, he's lower generation than you are, or higher, so you don't fall a generation, but you have 20 experience points that you can either spend on blood potency, or animalism, dominate, or protein.
Okay.
You must spend them all on this now. You can't.
Can I poll the audience?
What are the options?
But you can.
It's protein, animalism, and
Dominate.
Or
blood
potency.
Yeah.
I would do blood potency first. And
I will say blood potency is very useful. I've used it several times.
Yeah.
We'll go with it sounds like the audience is saying blood potency, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
I will say this much though. A Lasombra with claws, like I said earlier, terrifying. I am horrified.
Yeah.
A clawed hand
Lombra-
reaching out to you from the shadows with like big fucking foot-long claws. I'm terrified of that. So
But they have the shadows to reach out.
Right. Yeah, they do. They have the shadow power, so they could do that. Yeah, we'll just go with blood potency.
Blood
It
potency,
makes it
so
easier.
for the next time you Diablerize.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your assistance and your help. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna close the scene because we're getting close to midnight here.
Yeah.
What happens?
Okay.
We took care of all the mechanical crap right now. But what happens is, Luke is lashed on, and Gabriel kind of rips the guy apart with his fists, just punching through him. I mean, Yaroslav, not Luke. But as the unlife leaves Yaroslav, Luke consumes it. The very last drop of blood and the soul attached to it. Of course, you guys do not see this. You just see Gabriel splatter some guy that Luke is latched onto. The people hanging on tendrils, they fall to the floor as the tendrils disappear, and Luke becomes himself again. It's all kind of blurry to you, Luke, but you definitely feel something.
Yeah. Something.
And Gabriel says, "Let's get the fuck out," and starts to go for the door.